I thought, listen, you're going to struggle. You go 2-0 down to Celtic when in that sort of form, it's a real uphill battle. I thought they were very good, but we played our part certainly in helping them first half. We kept giving the ball away. You know, you've all seen the same game as me. I thought we were really cheap. Some of it was them and their pressure, their tempo they played at, definitely. But even when we got, so anyone at the game at Easter Road, we were probably in twice as many good positions today, but just gave the ball away. That was the problem first half. That was the problem. So we contributed to it as well as Celtic played. And then we had to make changes, and we knew we were opening up, we knew we were taking risks. But we had to pass the ball. It was the only way that we were going to cause them problems. We had to keep it from them, we had to pin them back, we had to get in and around their box with more quality. And then at 4-2, there's probably a big spell, 75 to 80 minutes, where I'm literally stood there thinking, the next goal's a one, the next goal's a one. And it was from one of our attacks where they broke and then scored, and that was the game to bed then.
Do you feel that Celtic were rattled when you came back straight away to get that second goal?
Yeah, we gave everything. The players gave everything to get back in the game. You see the tempo of the game went up. We were having to defend a lot more 1v1, but so were they. We were getting down the sides, we were getting in the box. But they've got good players at the back as well as up front. But we certainly were causing them problems and forcing them to make changes. Fortunately, we couldn't get that goal. If we'd have got that with 10 minutes left, then anything can happen. We can take even more risks. And it gets edgy, but as it was, they took it away from us.
Do you think the players did enough today to give you the hope that you can get out the rut that you're in at the moment?
No, today, if I'm honest, was separate. I weren't even considering that. I just spoke to players in there. Our focus now is on the league, but today was separate. The opposition, the occasion. If we're talking about the league, I've seen more than enough to know that we can get out of it and change things. You know, it could so easily have been so different, but it's not. So today, one off, yeah, disappointed, but I've told the players now they can't be. It's done, dusted, get your heads up. No time to feel sorry for yourself because we've got a big game now on Saturday.
So do you feel like a game like this against Celtic, when they're playing like that, you can't really be judged on?
Well, we're just judged on this game, so we didn't do enough to win it. You know, we're looking at this in a critical way, and you know, most times when you do play Celtic, and it's no disrespect to any other team in the league, probably the same with Rangers, they do play a different game, and you're coping with different types of individuals, and you know that regardless how well you play, so we take risks there. If you're going to leave them 1v1, they're going to get chances, you know, where sometimes you might back yourself to be better and then 1v1 against other teams. So the preparation or the type of game it is very different.
Were you upset with the second one for Celtic, Paul?
Yeah, he's offside, isn't he? Yeah. Same linesman as Elgin as well, eh? When he gave the one at Elgin. So used to it off him. I said to Bobby coming out at half time, come on, give us a break. You know, that is, I don't sit here and you guys know, I don't sit here and moan about that, but that is fact. We're getting them all the time. You know, second one against, 3 chalked off, 2 red cards. We're getting them all the time. So, as much as we focus on ourselves to do our bit, there should be more scrutiny there. There should be more accountability there, in my eyes, without a doubt, because I don't think there is. And it always costs us. So you're talking to me and I'm disappointed, but there's a group of players in there that are disappointed. There's thousands of fans there disappointed. All football clubs disappointed, and sometimes it is down to those things. Listen, it weren't today. It would have been different if it had been 1-1. We've got a different game with it, so it has contributed without a doubt, but it'd be nice if we could get them right all the time. The offside ones, the black and white ones, where there's no contentious, you know, no debate about it.
You spoke about scrutiny, Paul, and there's obviously scrutiny on yourself at the moment. Do you feel this result has had any impact on that scrutiny at all, and any impact on what will happen?
I don't know, and I don't consider it, Brian. You know, I wouldn't be doing my job properly, and I wouldn't be being fair if I consider myself in these positions. Like I said, there's myself, there's all the staff, all the players, the thousands of fans who's here. That's who's disappointed. Yeah, we're disappointed. It'd be wrong of me to sit here and just be considering, you know, myself, and I don't think I've ever answered that question any other way, have I? But, you know, I'll keep getting asked it. It's irrelevant. All we're trying to do is the best for the club. We want the wins. We should have had more. Of course, there's been contributing factors, but we have to consider what we can do and try and handle that.
angry fans at full time. What's your message to them? What's happened back to Edinburgh?
Well, I understand that, and like I said, we've seen it, but they're also seeing a team who's fully committed. Yeah, it was quality today. Like I say, it was the quality that let us down. First half made the game really difficult for us. Not pressure's off, but we had to go for it in the second half. We had to go for it, and we knew we were leaving gaps. So it was a better spectacle probably to watch for you guys, and maybe for the fans. But we knew we were taking a lot of chances to try and win the game today. But listen, on a different day, it could have been totally different if we'd have got the 7th goal as it was and made it a grandstand finish, but we couldn't do it.
Is your message to the Hib fans who are angry about the recent results to give you more time to turn this around?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, 100%. Listen, that's out of my control as such, isn't it? You know, you're certainly not involved in the decision about your own future. You don't need, but all we do is keep working, keep pushing, work with the players believe, and as I said, my belief comes from I know how different it could have been. You know, being at all those games when all those draws could have easily been wins and no one could have begrudged it. You know, some could have been huge wins and no one could have moaned or said anything about it, but they haven't been, and we have to deal with that. We have to face up to it. No point sulking about it, no point me just sitting here moaning about it, thinking shoulda, woulda, coulda. Only one thing changes it, that's doing it. All right, thanks guys, thank you.